Yeah, we're really happy about the way we answered back. We didn't play well on Friday, and not to take anything away from Indiana, they're a good club, and they came out and got the W. But we made some defensive mistakes. We didn't pitch the way we know we can pitch, and so it was disappointing to start the weekend like that. But to come back yesterday, we swung the bats really well. We took advantage of some mistakes. We ran the bases aggressively, and then today was a really good game. Well pitched in both sides, and a tight game all the way down to the end. And so I'm excited. Win a series. That's our third weekend series. All three-game series that we've played, we've won. So feel like we've got a little momentum, and hopefully we carry it on going into this week.
And how important was it for your team to take advantage of the mistakes that Indiana made this weekend, especially the last two games?
Yeah, critical. I mean, I told our guys, these guys are they're a talented team. They got talented pitchers, and they've got athletic. They've got some power. They've got some speed. They've got some physical guys. Our big advantage is that they don't get to be outside this time of year, and that's going to translate into some defensive mistakes, and we have to take advantage of those. And we also have to play clean defense ourselves so that we don't negate the advantage that we have. So that's part of it, and that's part of college baseball, and we take a look at a lot of times the free bases and the number of free bases you give up, and the team left standing at the end of the day is usually the team that gives up less for free.
And how impressed were you with Jerry Keel's performance today?
Well, that was outstanding. Jerry's been doing a good job all year. Last weekend was probably his toughest start, and he lost command, which is his strength. But today, he was mixing 3 or 4 pitches for a strike. He was keeping the ball down. He was pitching a contact, and that was really nice. We were kind of debating back and forth about sending him out for the 8th inning, but he was coming up on 100 pitches, and we hadn't pushed him up to that point as of yet. Although he's a strong, durable kid, he is a freshman, and we want to make sure we're aware of that. And we felt good about the guys that we had remaining in the pen. We hadn't had to use a ton of the bullpen over the weekend, so we were confident with what we had, and we decided to make that move. But unfortunately, he didn't get the W, but he certainly had a quality start, and hopefully he can maintain that momentum.
And what did it show you in that, I think it was 2nd or 3rd inning, when he loads the bases with no outs and gets out of it without any runs as a freshman?
That demonstrates mental toughness. From a freshman to a senior, any of them have difficulty with that situation when it kind of goes off the rails, and to be able to come back and just pound the strike zone, get yourself refocused mentally, and get out of that with a 0. It's obviously a huge lift to the team, but it's a really credit to his mental makeup and the strength that he has, because especially for a freshman, but any pitcher is going to have trouble battling and continuing to focus through a tough stretch.
Your team gets back above 500 today. What is your team going to have to do to continue to stay above 500 and get some more wins on the board?
Well, it's pretty simple. We've got to throw strikes. If you look at the track record as we've progressed throughout the season, if we throw strikes and we don't walk guys, we win. And if we give up a lot of free bases, we don't. At the same time, we got to play quality defense, and so when our pitchers are pitching a contact, that we can make plays. We've got a strong defensive club when they're mentally focused and when they're locked in, and we got to keep taking quality at bats, which we've done a pretty good job. Some days it results in runs, and some days it doesn't, but as a whole, we've done a pretty good job taking quality at bats, getting on base, and providing run support. It's just a matter of coming down, throwing consistent strikes, playing quality defense. If we can do that, then I think we've got a chance to continue to build this thing.